What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for the highly anticipated finale in the Conjuring franchise, or the Conjuring film series, that is. It's the Conjuring Last Rites, and this is the 9th film in the series as a whole. You'll also have 3 Annabelle films and 2 Nun films. It'll be interesting to see where the franchise is headed after this. This is the final case of Ed and Lorraine Warren, played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, as they travel to West Pittston, Pennsylvania, which is a little under 20 minutes from where I live, which is pretty insane. They head there reluctantly, so to speak, and get sort of pulled into another case. So this movie I was really excited to see. After rewatching these films, Conjuring 1 and 2 are some of my favorite horror films of all time. I think The Conjuring 3 is fine. It's not as good. It's fine. It is what it is. This movie is right back up there with the quality of those first 2 movies. This film has the aesthetic of the first film and the feel and tone of those first 2 movies. It's the blend of that I really liked. Does it feel a little familiar? Yeah. There is times throughout the first half of the movie, particularly, I was like, okay, we're doing this to either build character or have a dramatic moment, which there's some really good drama in the film, with the Warrens and their daughter, Judy Warren, who's now an adult, and she's got a bigger role in this movie. I didn't know how I was going to feel about that, but by the end of it, I was kind of invested into her role and what she had to do. This is the 3rd consecutive Conjuring universe film that Michael Chaves has directed, including The Nun 2 and the previous Conjuring films, and it looks like he's sort of taken over, in a sense, for James Wan. And with this film, if he's going to do another one, fine. Let him do it, because once he's given the great screenplay that he was given by the writer of the film, who's been writing a lot of these Conjuring movies, the script is so heartfelt and something that wasn't really missing from the 3rd film. It just didn't have as much. It wasn't as prominent. The heartfelt stuff, this movie hits on all the beats. I didn't really care that they changed the score. Like, it's not the same composer, Mark Isham, who did the theme song to the first movie, the family theme, which carried on to, play at the end of the second movie. I would have liked to hear that at the end of this. It doesn't happen, but the score, it's a little too much. It's a little too loud and in your face. The visuals did enough for me. And then the music started. I was like, okay, but it didn't ruin it for me. But it has all of the cinematography you want. It has the moments you want. It has the performances you want. There's like one scene that I didn't really care for. It's something that has to do with something really giant coming towards you. That's what I'll say. It looked kind of strange, and I didn't really need to see that. And there's some bits in the film that definitely could have been cut from the movie. It does feel a little too long. I was there. I was invested. And by the end of it, I was like, wow, I loved that movie. It's not as polished or refined as The Conjuring 2, and it's not as well directed as The Conjuring 1, but it's almost there. And that's a tall order. This is a worthy sequel, and this is a worthy finale, if it is one. I really enjoyed this movie, and I'd be wrong to say if I didn't love it. I mean, these characters, if you care about them and they're able to sell that emotion to you, which they do, Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, if they're able to make you believe in what they're trying to sell, then they can sell you anything. And that's exactly what this film does. Is it a little long? Sure. Is there a couple things that could have been cut out? Sure. Is there some of the horror moments that don't really work? Yeah, but not really. I thought a majority of the horror sequences in this film were stellar. I was like, wow, that was fantastic. There's a lot of amazing visuals in this movie. So The Conjuring Last Rites, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. That's pretty big, but I was really pleased walking out of this movie. And I hope you are too when you see it. What's your favorite Conjuring film? Mine's Conjuring 2. What did you think about this one? Leave that all down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a review for Splitsville coming right around the corner, and the 30th anniversary of Toy Story. You guys, you can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingOrises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for The Conjuring Last Rites. And until next time, over and out.